I'm back on Asphalt 9 to start the McLaren F1LM trial series. This isn't the same as every trial series. It looks like the cars are whatever rank we have them in our garage. And I just got mine to 3-star, so I might rank it up. I'm going to buy some packs for this shortly, I think. Once I've collected all the free ones from the Unleashed event, I'm going to make it 4-star as soon as possible, and then I'm going to consider the 5th star. And if I get to the 5th star, I'm going to consider the 6th star to get the key. Same track as my first race. I'm going to cut the first race out because it was boring. I won it, but it was boring. My car was so much higher rank. I won, but not very well. And now I've got exactly the same track again. Now I'm thinking I can't be bothered to cut out the previous race. I wish it wasn't Ghost mode Slipstream. I wish it was collisions enabled Slipstream. We haven't had that for a long time. And it's fun. Whoa, this car's handling's extreme. Top or bottom come out on top. Its handling took me by surprise when I switched to tilt and tried to drift around the corner. It was so tight. And my favourite ice cream bar, maybe equal favourite ice cream bars, ice lollies are Fab Lollies and Calippos. And I had like 24 Fabs in my freezer. And I have to say, I like eating them upside down from the bottom to the top. I can't explain why really. It's the strawberry ice lolly first, and then it becomes creamier at the top. It's just a better order. They should reverse it. They should sell them reversed, I think. But anyway, I think I had 24 in the freezer, and one fell down a shelf to the meat shelf. So the top shelf in my freezer is solely ice cream and ice lollies. It's a third of my freezer is dedicated to ice cream or ice lollies. And there has to be at least 2 types of ice lollies and 3 types of ice cream at any one time. Otherwise, it doesn't feel complete. And then there has to be enough for several bowls. Otherwise, it's at a low risk. It's at a high risk sort of. What would I call that point? The threshold where there isn't enough ice cream to satisfy the need. Anyway, this Fab bar that dropped into the meat drawer, out of the 24 that were initially there aren't any left of those. And then I see this one in the drawer down. And I think, oh wow, I'd run out of Fab bars, and so I want to eat it. And I eat it, and it tasted like that gas that comes out of meat containers when they've gone off. It was like, but I still kept eating it, thinking the taste isn't really there. The Fab's better than this, but it just got worse and worse. I had to give up 2/3 in. I got 2/3 in actually. This morning I ate a mouldy bagel, thinking actually the mould might be fun because you can hallucinate from eating some mould, and I thought, what's the harm? There's a little spot of mould, I'm just going to eat it anyway. Might have some fun. I was putting cheese in a bagel anyway, and what's cheese if it's not milk that's gone off, and so a tiny spot of mould on the bread, like, what harm can that do to a human? I think a whole town in Italy once were hallucinating for a day because the baker made a bad batch of bread and it had some mould on it, and everyone had bought it and then started hallucinating. I'm just upset about the fab bar though. Now that I've had the taste of that bad one, I need to go to the shops and buy another 24 fab bars to replenish my freezer with good fab bars. It's like one of those childhood trigger foods. You regress when you eat it. Calippos and fab bars both do the same thing for me. I remember the first time I gave my niece ice cream. I gave her some chocolate ice cream. One of those, I'm forgetting the name of it now. Mochi balls. One of the Japanese mochi balls. And it was the first time she'd ever eaten ice cream, and it was chocolate ice cream. And just looking at her face, I think she was 2. It was just astonishing, like the way that she bit in and then just got completely lost. Like her ability to reason and think just disappeared, like, and it just was overwhelmed with the pleasure of eating chocolate ice cream for the first time. And I was so jealous. I want to feel like that the first time you ever eat chocolate ice cream in your life. And it was good chocolate ice cream. It was a mochi ball, man. I came second. I thought that was a third. I was disappointed. I want this car more now that the W12's appeared and I didn't like the W12s. It's sort of like this car's nearly as high a rank and position as the W12, but I prefer it to the W12, so... Actually, I want his stream. Come in front of me. Oh, I wanted to clip the bottle. Get over. No. Sorry, he was furious. That car was spinning on a vertical axis. Rather, he was doing a 360, but he was on his side as he came past. But his car is 1,100 points higher ranked, so he should have won. Right, last fuel. One-on-one. Whoa. Hola. Got very tactical. No. Gas tank done. Good luck, guys. I'm madder than you.